This is Fred Marple from Frosty's, New Hampshire. Now, people tend to have a lot of questions about our Frosty's Variety Show. Well, maybe 2 or 3 questions. I ain't counting the ones like, don't you have nothing better to do with your time? That's mostly just the fellas at the Bluebell Diner. I don't pay any attention to them anyway, and once in a while my wife asks the same question. But I'm talking about questions like, where do you get the ideas for your show? Well, to tell you the truth, we have a crack team of comedy writers that is always hard at work coming up with new material for our show. And they just have a ball doing it too. They just crack each other up while they're working. Also, we have researchers who are constantly seeking out new ideas, new ways to be funny. Of course, not everything they come up with meets our exacting standards for humor. You know, speaking of which, I need to remind you that every one of our shows is brand new and different. It ain't like going to see, say, The Sound of Music or Gone with the Wind. You see it once, you maybe don't need to see it again, at least for a while. But our shows, each one is brand new and different. It's more like a newspaper or a magazine. You know, may have the same departments, but each time you read it, that department will be different material. That's what our show is like. So just because you've been once before, you should come again and see the new show, because it's totally different from what you've seen before. Now, another question we get is, where do you find the talent for your show? Well, when we first started doing this show, we put out a call for acts, and you wouldn't believe the responses we got. Well, maybe you would. It was just all kinds of interesting acts that we got. In the end, we decided we should just bring in some professional talent from the towns like Jaffrey and Dublin. And they've done a wonderful job. Most people seem to agree they're doing a really good job. Well, I do hope you will come to our next show. You know, we will have music from the Speed Bumps Band and the news from Frosty's and sponsors and songs and sketches and all kinds of assorted nonsense. So you go to the link you'll see at the end of this video, frostys.com. That'll tell you when our next show is. I sure hope to see you there. My name is Fred Marple, and I thank you for your attention.